Newton's first law of motion, it is when an object will stay in motion and an object at rest will stay at rest until it is acted upon by an outside force. Too scientific, but I'll show you an example. An example of Newton's first law is when you have a stuffed animal in your hand and you stop randomly. This example helps explain this law. The ball is at rest. When you stop, this is the outside force. The ball falls. When you stop, it is affecting the job at rest.
So we know about Newton's first law of motion. He has 3 laws of motions in total. What is Newton's second law of motion? It states that acceleration depends on net force in acting on the object and the object's mass. For example, I am pulling Rima and Sydney's brother. My force of pulling the blanket decides the acceleration. This is Newton's second law of motion. The second law of motion has a special formula. Acceleration equals net force over mass. Acceleration is measured in meters per second. Net force is measured in newtons, and mass is measured in kilograms. This is another way to write the formula.
This is the last law we will discuss about. It is called Newton's third law of motion. It states that if one object uses a force on another object, then the second object uses a force of equal strength in the opposite direction on the first object. I will show you an example. When Rima sets the ball and I hit the ball, we both use forces on the ball equal strength but opposite direction. Momentum is a part of the third law of motion. Momentum is a characteristic of a moving object that depends on both mass and the velocity of the object. Roll the ball. You're going like this. No, you're going like this. I roll the foul. In objects, momentum depends on the it depends on the mass and the velocity. You can calculate the momentum of a moving object by multiplying the object's mass and velocity using this equation.
Over here, he has through a what?
Look at that girl on the floor.
You spelled it A-D-R.
Okay.
Hey, what time is it? Are we gonna? What time is it?
It's 2.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you were the pictures.
Are you gonna pee?
Bloody hell, I'm
I'll help you come into city to the back.
You go.
Nah, pedo face.
What?
Like you're like giving the chips and soda. I mean the chips and water. You're like.